Now, if you tell me that ODM party is almost dying, I think I'll have to agree with you, because one of the key signs of a dying party is when you witness wrangles within the party. And of course, Gachagua said this.
Odinga is an old man. And like I have seen here in America, you take care of your senior citizens. And we must always take care of the elderly. Bwana Prime Minister, wewe ile kitu hiyo Kasongo ataonesha wewe, uliza mimi. The guy is pretending to be nice to you, but utakuja kuniambia. If he called me and the whole mountain, na sisi vile tumesoma.
Yes, Gachagua told Raila Odinga that Ruto told him in State House before his impeachment that his main mission before the 2027 elections is to finish and kill ODM party. And of course, we are seeing Ruto's actions, confirming what Gachagua said. And of course, I personally, I have always known Raila Odinga as a strong believer of ODM party, because of one day he said this.
In Canaan, we must embrace reconciliation. We cannot get to Canaan, a divided nation that is half bitter and half happy. In my government, there will be no revenge. I pledge to be the president of all. I have made this decision because I did not choose my liberation cause. The liberation cause chose me.
Yes, he said ODM is the party that, of course, will take Kenya to Canaan. But now we are witnessing Raila Odinga retiring after, of course, dismantling ODM. And Sifuna has clearly said that atatoka ODM in case Raila will support Ruto in 2027. And Sifuna once said this.
Nataka niwaambie wakora waliomo ndani ya chama cha ODM, baba amesema Sifuna ana haki ya kutoa maoni yake mwenyewe. Kwa hivyo wale walikuwa wanapata wasiwasi wanasema tuliona Sifuna akisoma sijui statement ya chama. Wacha niseme leo nikiwa hapa katika kaunti ya Trans Nzoia, wakati nitabaki kama katibu mkuu wa chama, nitasoma resolutions za viungo vya chama. I will read all the resolutions that are made by Govt of ODM, except one. Except one. Wanachama ODM wakipitisha waseme Sifuna ni shenzi kabisa, nitasoma. Wakisema huyu Sifuna ni bure kabisa, nitasoma. Lakini siku ile watapitisha ati chama cha ODM kitaunga Kasongo mkono mwaka wa 2027. Hiyo nataka niseme mbele na mbele ya Mwenyezi Mungu.
Yes, he once said that there's no way ODM will actually support William Ruto. And of course, this statement was once supported by Governor Orengo, who is now disappeared, and Kenyans don't know where he is. Orengo said, I'll say my even.
Joining Ruto is a disaster, is an abomination. It cannot work.
Yes, Orengo alisema kwamba Raila Odinga's handshake with Ruto is actually an abomination, and of course it's a curse to the nation. Now, how or why did Orengo say that? Because Ruto and Raila shook their hands after during the Gen Z protest, and of course this handshake somehow quelled the protest because Ruto was afraid at the time, na alijua kwamba serikali inaenda, na alijua Gen Zs are out there to of course destroy him. Na kama Raila Odinga kuja kumsalimia, I think Ruto would have been, hata before impeaching Gachagua angekuwa tayari ametolewa power, because Gen Zs had vowed to go to State House na kumtoa. So this shows that ODM is dead. Why am I saying so? Because Orengo is a key leader in ODM, and right now there are serious allegations, amekuwa poisoned, blah blah blah. When someone like Orengo anashukiwa kwamba ako poisoned, this shows you that the party is actually nowhere to be had. Because how can someone like Orengo, someone who's been in politics even before Ruto aingie politics, Orengo has been there in the 80s when Ruto was in high school, Ruto was in university. How can someone like that be assassinated? Ama poisoned? Ama kufukuzwa? Because now you are hearing that Orengo am resign. So there's no way Orengo may resign. Orengo has just been told by Ruto and Raila, I have stopped to attack the broad-based government. Ama I ended, because at one point Raila's brother said this. Yes, Ruto alisema kwamba Orengo does not matter in Nyanza. Now, all these things I've said here indicates that the party is actually dying, and what Gachagua said in America is true. And I think Gachagua is a truthful man, because Kenya anasema ni ukweli, and of course he's been the deputy president of Kenya and he knows Ruto in and out. And now that he was impeached, he knows he's leaking everything to Kenyans. He's exposing all the secrets to Kenyans. That's what I'm saying. Raila is retiring, as in, of course, it's over 80 years. And when I'm saying he's retiring, ni mzee. I don't believe he will revive, probably revive, I don't know about that. But Raila is taking the ODM party to the grave, because now members are daring him that we can leave your party. Someone like Bobo Wino alisema hivi. Yes, Bobo Wino is a key ODM leader, na alisema kwamba he can vie aende Nairobi governor bila ODM. This shows you that ODM may lose grip in Kenya, and ODM is actually does not matter. Initially, any politician who would go with ODM alikuwa sure kwamba lazima a win. But right now, politicians are ready to face elections without the backing of ODM. Why? Because they feel that ODM has been finished and killed by President William Samoei Ruto. Now, you know kweli ya maneno. So, Gachagua statement, Gachagua's prophecy is actually true, because he said that Ruto is out there to finish Mzee. And Gachagua was telling Raila Odinga to ditch Ruto as soon as possible. And Raila will realize that ODM is dead when it's too late. Yeah, when you're headed to 2027 elections, that's when you realize that indeed Gachagua had warned me that William Samoei Ruto has actually finished my party. Because Ruto knows that the only party that can challenge him in 2027 is ODM. That's why alichukua watu ODM wengine akawapea kazi. People like Joe Opio and I, and wakali saizi wanatukia Ruto. Okay, fight Ruto, they fight you, because wamepewa kazi and they don't want to leave that job. No. So what I'm saying, that was a tactic that the president used to actually finish Raila. They say your enemy si mtu ambali ni karibu. Fimbo ya mbali haiui nyoka. Ona. Okay, Kiswahili siko poa lakini mtaniambia hapo hivyo. The enemy wa Raila Odinga is William Samoei Ruto, who has actually crashed his party or ground. Now ODM does not matter in Kenyan politics. Imagine ODM, the mighty ODM party, saizi I matter upper Kenya, as in it has been finished by the president. And this is because we are witnessing wrangles, we are witnessing mass defection, we are witnessing, quarrels. And UDA iko sawa, but ODM ni vita kila siku. Why? Because some of them were given jobs by Ruto, some of them were paid by Ruto. So hao ndio walipewa pesa, wanapiga watu wenye hawakupewa pesa, unaona? So it's wrangles, and that's the only way a party can be finished. And indeed, William Ruto has managed to actually, destroy Raila Odinga na ODM yake. I think it is so unfortunate. Now tell me, do you believe that ODM is dead? Ama ODM is actually headed to the gallows? Comment there, of course. I'll meet you in the next video. Adios. If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea. The place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.